Hello Cancers, welcome to your mid-month tune-up. Sorry, I'm just adjusting my headphones here. Okay, this is for the middle of December. Thank you for your patience. I'm really busy between this and the sun moon reading, so I appreciate your patience. So let's see what's going on for the middle of December. Holy Spirit, angels, divine guides, the universe, can you please provide your truth, your wisdom, your clarity, and your insight for Cancers for the middle of December 2019? What do you see? What do they need to know to help them reach their higher ground, become closer to the universe and closer to divine for their greater good? Any messages you have would be greatly appreciated. Again, for Cancers for December, middle of December, what do you see? What do they need to know? What are the general energies for Cancers? General energies for Cancers in the middle of December. You have the Devil card in reverse. Make sure you post up your 2020 sun moon readings. Oh! Okay. Challenge position, Page of Swords, Four of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Seven in reverse, and Seven of Cups in reverse. Alrighty. What was I saying? Oh yeah. Post up your request for your 2020 sun moon readings. While you're waiting for those to be uploaded, check out your 2019 sun moon readings that are in my playlist. Advice for Cancers, advice for Cancers. Also, ask me a question on Instant Go. Check me out on Facebook. Check me out on Insta. You have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse in the advice position. And energies for how they'll be moving out of the middle of December into, or forward for the middle of December. We have the Two of Pentacles, or forward for this reading with the Two of Pentacles in the upright. Please like, share, subscribe, and or donate in the link below. Otherwise, let's see what's going on. So, general energies, you all are getting out of a situation that is no bueno. It is not good. All right. And it's something that really was kind of crappy. It could have been a dependency you had. It could have been a relationship you had. It could have been a job that you had. It was really icky. The Devil card is the card of Capricorn. And when it's in reverse, it's you kind of seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, having it to me, it's like being in a dark room and all of a sudden, like trying to feel your way out. You can't get out of it, and then all of a sudden, like a door creaks open, and you're like, oh, let's get the hell out of here. So it's exiting, whatever that was, whatever you're bound to, whatever you're tied to, whatever was icky that you were tied to, whatever that dark side was. For some of you, could be confronting the dark side, like having a confrontation and saying, no, I'm not doing it anymore. But the wonderful thing about the Devil that I really like is once you put it off for a really long time. So some of you stayed in this situation longer than you probably had to stay in it, probably because you were like, oh, it's going to be so impossible to get out of this, just because you're kind of in that mindset. But once you kind of get on the other side of that door, you're looking back and like, duh, that wasn't so bad. Why did I wait so long to do that? And that's what I always kind of get from the Devil card, and that's what I'm getting for you guys. So the challenge position, Page of Swords, Four of Swords, I'm just looking at it again. Page of Pentacles in reverse and the Seven of Cups in reversed. What I was kind of getting from this, see, I don't like these two energies here, because I feel like you get out of a situation. And the good part is, I feel like you're looking, actually, with the Page of Swords. So you're observing. So either you're observing, you're watching what's around you to see what else you can get into, whether it's another relationship or another job or what have you. You're observing how other people are doing stuff. You're kind of getting your truth from observing things, being very curious, and just watching. Maybe some of you are looking to get into a new contract. Sometimes that's what the Page of Swords is. And that's what I feel like. It's just kind of looking at all these opportunities. People don't know you're necessarily looking or observing. That's the thing about the Page of Swords. And you're doing this during this period that you're actually, because we have the Four of Swords here. So this period, I'm like, I can't speak. Like this period where you're taking a rest, but I don't feel like it's restful. And I think that's what the challenge is. Okay, you should be observing things. You should be using this time. What I'm seeing is kind of like a job that you got laid off of, or a job you got out of, and then you no longer have it anymore. So you should be using the time to look for another job, but you aren't using the time to do that, or you got out of a relationship and you should be having some downtime to kind of collect yourself and your thoughts and figure yourself out and, all that good stuff. But I don't feel like you're doing that, or kind of seeing what's out there. But I feel like it's a challenge for you to do it. You're not doing what you should be doing with the time that you've been given. Okay? And here comes this Page of Pentacles in reversed. And with the Seven of Cups, I feel like this person's coming along and they're almost like they're kind of telling you what to hear. They're showing you what you want to see, and it's a real challenge. I mean, they could be showing you something that kind of interests you, but from like a pleasure state, so something that's pleasing to you, but it's in a practical sense, okay? And they come along and they're kind of showing you something, but they're not one to listen to because they suck when it comes to money, okay? They suck when it comes to practical matters. It's almost like whatever they have only lasts for a little while, and I feel like they're kind of showing you that you're drawn to it, and that's the challenge. You shouldn't be drawn to it because with the Seven of Cups, it's saying whatever this person's presenting to you, however tempted you are, it isn't kind of what it appears to be. They're trying to deceive you. So the challenge for you is kind of to step back and see this person for who they are, or who this entity is for who they are. Because I don't feel like you're in your right mind. I don't feel like you're in a good place. I don't think you've used the time wisely after getting out of this situation to kind of press the reset button. And that's what I get concerned about, that you're really vulnerable for somebody to come in, this character here, to come in and what is it? Sell ice to an Eskimo. Like I feel like the person has that ability to do that. And that's really weird. Okay, so the advice is the Ace of Pentacles. So they're kind of saying here, whatever this is, it's being presented to you that you're not seeing for what it is. It has debt associated with it. This wonderful opportunity, whatever they're kind of saying, hey, we can make this happen, it's not going to happen. This person's really reckless. This person, like I said, or this entity, they're not really good with money. If it's an entity, it could be a company that's literally on the verge of bankruptcy. On the outside, they're making it look like everything's great and they want you to come work for them, but they're hiding everything really well, and they're literally like, they do not have the money that they say they have, or this person doesn't have the money that they say they have. So the advice is to see this for what it actually is. So moving forward, and I can't tell if you get into this situation or not, because here you are working your butt off. Because we have this Two of Pentacles, and you could be going back and forth, like considering it. And I feel like you're kind of working. You're in a situation, and it could be a situation where you're barely making ends meet, and this is why this seems this much more appetizing to you. This opportunity can kind of like get you in a better situation as you move forward. So I don't know if you're considering it. I feel like you might be, like you're going back and forth in between options, kind of juggling. Should I, shouldn't I? Don't. Because I'm seeing you shouldn't do this. It's kind of like out of the frying pan into the fire. Why is the Devil card here in reverse for Cancers? Who is this person? Is this energy? Additional messages for the Devil card in reverse for Cancers. Who is this person? What is this energy, please, Cancers? Why the Devil card? The Seven of Pentacles in the upright. We have the Four of Pentacles. Okay, one of the reasons why you stayed in this situation longer than you did is because you needed the money. Okay, you're not real. You really don't have a lot of. You didn't have a lot of money to throw around, or you don't have a lot of money to throw around, because we're talking about present energies. So you're wondering, is this going to pay off if I keep on working towards this, or what have you? Whatever kind of scraps it's yielding is just enough, I feel like. But you kind of feel like if you save your money, if you kind of hold on to this, that it's going to yield some kind of reward, some kind of profit's going to come out of it. Or I feel like you were being promised some sort of profit, but I think you realize what you were putting into it isn't what you were getting out of it. The promise that you were told isn't what was coming out of it, so you do get out of it. I'm not even going to pull clarifiers on this, because hello, we have four cards, and I give you a whole story on challenges there. That's a lot of cards for, if I pull clarifier in each one, that's going to be crazy. Okay, okay, so that makes sense. I just feel like here, I feel like you should have learned your lessons here, and then I'm wondering if you kind of fall into a similar situation. You aren't seeing things clearly. Some of you get a credit counselor. And getting that from the Four of Swords. Okay, the challenge is, that you need counseling of some sort, I think, in the financial department, and you need to get that. So look into credit counseling, debt counseling of some sort before you kind of get into something else here. Why is this Ace of Pentacles here in reverse? Who's this person? What's this energy? Additional messages. Why is this Ace of Pentacles here? Who's this person? What's this energy? Ace of Pentacles in reverse, please. Magician card in reverse. Yeah, this is real scattered energies of whoever's behind this or whatever this entity is. They don't know what they're doing. They're really good at kind of showing people. They're really good at convincing people of stuff. I almost feel like it's a facade of some sort. They let people see what people want to see. I keep on getting like a company that's in the behind the scenes. It's like bankrupt. You look behind the curtain. It's like a Wizard of Oz kind of deal. I keep on getting this as like a type of employment, because we have the Emperor card in reverse here, and that's like a boss that's a pain in the butt, cruel, tyrannical, ruthless. That's also the card of Aries, if that resonates. Advice card is kind of see what's going on here. Look behind some curtains. This is going to take you to the road to debt. Five of Pentacles, road to debt, financial stress, financial hardship, being left out in the cold, poverty. Do not go down this road. I don't care what you came out of. Don't go down this road. Although, I'm wondering if it's the same situation. No, it can't be, because you got out of it here. You got out of it here and you thought it was going to be promising. And then you get into a similar situation. Okay, be careful of that. Why is the Two of Pentacles here for Cancers as they move out in the middle of December? Who is this person? What is this energy? Additional messages. Two of Pentacles, please, for Cancers. Who is this person? What is this energy? Why is the Two of Pentacles here? Empress card in the upright. Oh, okay, good. Good. Bad. I see you working really hard, okay? Going out of December, what I'm wondering is if you realize that maybe you were in a bad situation before, but if you get into this, you're going to be in a worse situation. And it might be because of the reading that I'm giving you. So what you're deciding to do is kind of, okay, I'm going to work my way out of this. I'm going to do what I have to do. If I have to take on 2 jobs, then I'm going to take on 2 jobs, whatever I kind of have to do. And I see the Empress card here, which is a card of nurturing and growth, and she's very motherly, So for some of you, I feel like you're like a mother and you're doing what you have to do to take care of the household. Star card in reverse is a card of Aquarius, if that resonates. But what I'm getting out of this is it's really hard for you to keep your chin up, okay? You're losing hope. You're losing faith. Some of you are getting a little bit depressed. You feel like it's whatever this has that has befallen you, you just don't feel like you can overcome it no matter what. So you are having difficulty keeping your chin up. But I see that this experience here has made you very wary and very defensive, because we have the Nine of Wands in the upright. So you're very careful about who you're going to kind of let in the future, because you almost got scamified. Is that a word? Scamified? So you're really careful about who comes at you and what they're going to tell you. And if it's a, silver cloud, you're going to look at the lighting. You're going to look behind the curtain. Because I do feel like you got something out of this experience and you realize that things could have been a whole lot worse, and they really aren't great right now. You feel like maybe you're in quicksand a little bit, but I see that you're doing what you have to do, and I really do kind of get a motherly vibe, or just someone who needs to take care of the family, needs to take care of somebody. Even if it's taking care of yourself, you're doing what you have to do to take care of yourself or take care of other people. But it's hard. It's a struggle. I see that it's a struggle. And you're really kind of, once burned, twice shy. I see that in the Nine of Wands here. You definitely took a hit from it, because this is the Wounded Soldier card. He kind of has his head bandaged up. So I feel like you took a hit from it. But you're still standing, and you're still moving forward. So make sure you keep your chin up, okay? If this resonates, consider personal reading. Just send me an email, and we can make that happen. Otherwise, put in your request for your 2020 Sun Moon readings. check out your 2019 while you're waiting. Ask me a question on Instant Go. Check me out on Facebook. Check me out on Insta. Like, share, subscribe, and or donate in the link below. Otherwise, I'm going to let you go. Adios from Veronica Garnett. Bye.